a view you don't get to see very often. The snow-capped peaks of the mountains. The grassy and tree-lined valley. The wall with a conspicuous hole in it. Seems odd that there would just be a big hole in the wall there. Seems odder that the wall just ends. You'd figure we'd have surrounded the whole area, but maybe that's just an outer wall of sorts, and maybe there's an inner wall too. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be very protective if it ends. I mean, why didn't we construct the rest of the wall? Aren't we worried about the fallen getting in? And what good is the wall anyway? I mean, they've got ships. They can teleport. I mean, it would seem like they would be able to scale that wall pretty easily. But I guess I'm overthinking it too much. As I stand here, the first day of 2016, and here I am in my Iron Banner gear, from head to toe, including my nipple rings. Or clamps. I guess this would be clamps. With a chain between them. Why this game is so fascinated with giving people nipple clamps and a chain, I don't know, but there it is. And I think I've gone on too much about that, so let's move on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year. This is your good friend, the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. This is the Xur Report for New Year's Day, January 1st, 2016. As you can see here now, I'm over by Lord Saladhead for the Iron Banner. And, well, I would have some choice words for him, but I'm all angered out, I suppose. There just comes a point in time where you realize this game's not getting any better. Every change they make is basically for the worse. Crucible has become a joke, where if you choose to play solo, you're basically screwed, because you're going to be put in with fire teams, or you're going to be put in with randoms against a full fire team that's going to basically slaughter you. And maybe it's just my experience, but typically the people they put me with are complete and utterly useless. So there you go. It's a struggle to get through all this shit. But, like I said, I'm done discussing it. I'm done going through it. This is the Xur Report. I'm here for old Tentacle Face. Not here to rant on Lord Saladhead yet again. So, I know why you're here. You want to see what Xur's got this week. See if he can top his Christmas list from last week. Well, let's find out. Leading off here, we've got the Empyrean Bellicose. This is the Titan helmet that allows you to have Angel of Light, the perk from Warlocks. Basically, it allows you to float in the air, aiming weapons while airborne holds you in place, with full super orbs recharge melee. So that's the main perk on the Bellicose. Again, you can float in the air. This one has Intellect and Discipline, hands-on, better already, heavy lifting. So there you go on that. Again, if you like floating in the air and having people say, hey, shoot me, that's the helmet for you. For the Hunter, we've got the Sealed Ahamkara Grasps. These give you an extra melee charge, and melee damage may reload your primary weapon. So these are great for the Night Stalker, to give you a couple of smoke bombs. And it doesn't hurt on the other ones. I mean, it might be excessive on the Gunslinger, because you can already have 2 melees with the Gunslinger, with the extra knife. Although I guess you could use a different one in that stack if you use this. So you got Discipline and Strength. I'd probably Twist Fate here. Switchblade, that's always on this no matter how many times you Twist Fate, you're not going to get rid of that. I don't think you can get rid of that one either. these will change though. Fusion rifle load or rocket load. I would say definitely if you need these, Twist Fate. But at this point, how many of you really need anything from Xur like this? I don't know about you, but I've gotten plenty of these. F310. So there you go. For the Warlock, we've got a classic. Well, I don't know if classic's the right word, but an oldie. It's Starfire Protocol. The ugly one. The one that gives you an extra fusion grenade. Even though, again, this is already a perk in the Sunsinger's skill tree to give you an extra grenade, any grenade, for the Sunsinger. This one allows you to get rid of that perk and takes like take the one that makes all of your grenades and melees catch people on fire. That would be the main reason. If this was a void burn defense, solar armor, which is always there, special ammo, heavy, always there. Discipline and strength, again. I don't know if you really need this. I don't know how many times he has sold this. I don't know how many I've gotten, but yeah. I would say that's a big pass. No engram this week because we've got yet another weapon. This one is a Xur debut of a year one weapon. A debut of an original weapon. That is the Invective. He has never sold the Invective because it used to be an exotic bounty. So the only way you could get the Invective was by doing the exotic bounty, and it was a rather difficult one to do. You had to go into Crucible and get a kill spread of 25. You had to do a few other things with it. So this was not an easy one to get. So, some people might have missed out on it in year one. Well, now here we are in year two. The main perk, well, one, it has full auto. But the biggest perk on it is this weapon regenerates ammo. So there you go. Full auto plus you can regenerate ammo over time. That's a big boost for it. You get your ammo back. You're never gonna. You can run out with the Invective, but you do get your ammo back. Also, it's final round, so the final, last round of the magazine deals bonus damage. Quick draw, fitted stock, send it. Linear compass here, field choke, or accurized. So yeah, many of you already have this, or it's dropped for you plenty of times, but if somehow it has evaded you, well, here you go. Xur has never sold this item before. So, Invective has finally joined the group. We do have an engram, but again, it's the Legacy engram, and for first time in a while, it is not a weapon. This time, it is for helmets. Well, to be quite honest, this is kind of a waste. There's only, I believe, 3 helmets left that have not been carried over to year 2. That would be the Arachnid helmet for the Hunter, the Glass House for the Titan, and the Eternal Warrior for the Titan. If you do not have any of those 3, then maybe buying this would be worth it. But if you don't have any of those, or if you do have those 3, and quite frankly, I honestly don't see why you would want any of those 3 anyway. They're not really that good. The perks aren't really that exciting or interesting or useful. So, those are the only 3 that aren't in year 2 at this point. So, like I said, don't buy this. Don't buy this. I broke the rule last week when it was a heavy weapon on my other account, and I bought one, and, as many of you know, I did get my Gallahorn for it, so, I'm happy about that. But, again, unless you absolutely need to have an Arachnid helmet, Glass House, or Eternal Warrior, don't buy this. All of the other ones are available in year 2. So, there you go. Down here, we've got the Plasma Drive, the Stealth Drive, Heavy Ammo Synth, 3 of Coins, of course, and Glass Needles. I'll at least pick up some glass needles too.
If it brings you pleasure.
It brings me pleasure, Xur. Yes, it brings me a lot of pleasure.
My will is not my own.
His will is not his own. And his gear, well, as you can see, was not very good this week. Other than the Ahamkara grasps, which are a good item. Really, I don't see much there for anybody. So, there we go. Well, that's going to do it for the first Xur Report of 2016. I am the King, aka the Scott. Thank you for joining me throughout 2015, and I hope you're going to join me for another lovely year of this crap. And if not, well, this is where you get off. Enjoy the rest of your stay in life. And the rest of you, I'll see you next week. Eat a dick. Saladin, I am fucking pissed at you!